Hello and welcome to the formula X plus Y plus Z equals sales. In fact, I might even just start saying the formula because it's not a tongue twister then. So welcome to the formula. You've probably missed me. Been away for a week or so. Been on the Alps skiing, but I'm back, so we can carry on. Today we're gonna talk about emails again. Now I know you're probably thinking we're going over and over and over, but every time I speak about something, we're going to be hitting on different things I may have missed the last time. Because as you know, this isn't scripted. It's all what comes into my head as we're talking, as if I was training my staff. So we're going to talk about emails. It's based upon a call I had today with someone who asked. He gets the open rates, but is not getting the clicks. So we're going to talk about that. See you in a sec. Okay, so email campaigns, click-throughs, open rates. It's something that we're all doing now. That creates a bit of a problem. So based on 2 phone calls I've had this morning, we've got 2 completely different businesses thinking of marketing in a completely different way. So we've got one business who do their email marketing, but they're wanting to try something new. Now, for those of you who are my age or older, you'll remember the days when email wasn't around. When I first started in data, we didn't have any email. I can remember just the dial-up. We used to send data out in the post on CDs. Just like unbelievable how quickly things have changed. But one of the ways that I cold called at the beginning was that the company I worked for, there was about 15 or 20 salespeople, and it was a data company. Now, all the posts that would come to us trying to sell to us as a business, the office manager would analyse the addresses. Now, if there was any mistakes on there whatsoever, that was like a green light to say, this company needs to sort out their data. So we'd call them up, we'd cold call them and say, we can make your delivery on your post so much better. Your gonaways will go down because there are mistakes in the addresses that you hold on your database. Okay? Now, since this internet age, the direct mail has really dropped off completely. I mean, think about yourself. How much mail do you get apart from BT selling you the bills, EE or whoever your utilities are with? You pretty much don't get much other post. A, because of the cost, because of the mail cost, stampage, printing costs, all these things. It's making email marketing just look so much better. So your argument is, do you go back to sending out a nice letter or a postcard mailer to your prospects? Am I going to receive, as a business owner, something nice on my desk and think, and open it? So there's some thought there. A nice letter which can take them to a website, so you can still bring in the technology. So there's some food for thought there. But I don't want to. I'm digressing slightly from the email, but I just wanted to put that in there. So one client wants to do it that way. The other client is set upon sending emails out. He's done it over the last couple of months, and he's seen my posts, he's watching my videos, and he's wanting to know what I'm doing to get the sort of ROI that we're getting, why we're getting the click-throughs, why we're getting the leads generated, and the closing is a completely different thing on this area, so it's not what we're going to talk about. But it's about the open rates and the click-throughs. Now, so I want you to think. The data and the prospect list that you get, if we're talking cold email marketing, are very, very important because you've got to get your delivery. A lot of the mail houses out there that you send your data to will want to know whether it's opt-in, double opt-in, all these different things. Now in Great Britain at the moment, the rules are that you don't need to have opt-in. When we call our data, we give the option to opt out of the details, and they can log in and do all that sort of stuff themselves. But the law isn't there. Now it is set to change. So, data companies ourselves, yourself with your own database, you need to get it as subscription based as possible, because if these laws suddenly come in, we're up shit creek. Okay. So the database, very important because you want to get the delivery. If you're putting in the system and it's seeing 20% bounce rates, it won't even let you send your email. So you really need to think about where you get your data from. And I'm not saying this is a sales pitch at all. It's not about what this content on my videos and everything is about. It's not the sale. You probably know now what we do, but I'm not here to sell. But it's very important to do that. And there are other data houses out there who do that sort of thing. Secondly, you need the most important part to get someone to actually open your email. Now, the thing that I told the guy about this morning was that when you're on your Outlook, and most of us use Outlook, if you've got your preview page open, that classes as an open. Now, you're probably sitting there now thinking, what? But that's not an open. No, it's not. So if my cursor's on the top and it automatically previews the email that I've just got coming in, just got one. So here we go. So BMW just sent me one, and it opened and previewed that email straight away. That's going to class as my open rate when it comes down to looking at my reporting. So automatically, there's an amount there that's not going to be legit. But we've done it. The open rate's there. Let's say we've done a 15%, let's say we've done a 20%, 25%. We've got it. You need to focus on your subject line in order to get that person to want to actually read your email. So, I mean, for instance, BMW here, Mr. Boddington, see our vision of the future. Okay, intriguing, a little bit. So I might want to click on there. I've then got to download my pictures to see what they're talking about. And I can see, I don't know, one of their concept cars and some of their nice stuff that's on there. That's all fine. Am I going to go any further on that? Probably not. Am I in the mood? Am I in the market to buy a car? Probably not. But the old saying is that you never know when someone's going to buy. You just need to be in their face when they decide to buy. So BMW, they would rather know my leasing date because then they're going to start getting up to me towards a lease. But they don't know that. So they're gonna send me email marketing and I might look at it. But come January, when I'm actually thinking about it, if they were to send one today and we're in January and my car's about to run out of its lease, I'm going to show a bit of an interest. So they're doing that in a nice way. But we're not BMW, and this is what I said to the guy this morning. We're not BMW. They've stuck BMW in their subject line or their from address. I'm paying interest. It's a massive worldwide brand. MIB, yourselves, we're not BMW, so it's a lot harder. So you need to make your subject line so much more intriguing to get that person to actually want to do it. You might want to focus on things like what we find with us is greed. The fact, and I'm not talking about food greed, I'm talking about the fact that as business owners, we're all wanting to make money. We're all wanting to progress and grow our businesses. We don't want to sit stagnant. If we can see examples of what other people are doing and how they're using a product, we're wanting to get involved in that. You know, we're jealous of why that person's making some money and we don't know about it. So you can look at your subject lines being about that. We write our subject lines in the way that we focus on what that person wants as an end goal. Alternatively, we look at what their problem is. So in the data industry, there's a big problem because most people have been stung by data suppliers in the past. There's a lot of people out there selling prospect lists, and there's a lot of crap out there. Most of the people we speak to, our first obstacle is to actually get over the fact that they've been stung and bought a load of crap data in the past. So we have to build that trust. So our subject lines start off with the fact of trying to build their trust. How do we do that? We offer them a free trial. They see that in our subject line. I think our first subject line is these 100 businesses are waiting to buy from you. It's intriguing. They click in. Your next line is written so they read the next line, and so they read the next line and the next line and the next line. We have about 5 points of click-throughs to go through to our landing page, not through to our homepage or our website, through to a landing page, so that you've got the whole conveyor belt from email being in their inbox, liking the subject line, opening the email, clicking through, going through to a landing page, and that is there where you are trying to get them, whether it's a product of a t-shirt or a pair of jeans, whether it's a free trial for a business service like we have, whatever it is, you've got that conveyor belt. You need to think about, and I really mean think about, don't just write up an email, think, oh, this is fine. Like read it back and think, would you open it? If you got that, would you be happy with it? Would you have any interest at all in there? We don't use HTML, I'm not saying that's wrong, a lot of companies do, the BMW one here does. I know what works for us. I know what works for the B2B world. We stick to text only. My only logo on there is at the bottom of our email, which is signed off by me. It covers probably if you were to look at Word pages, we've got about 3 pages of content all in a line. Starts off about the problem, how we can solve their problem, testimonials from other clients, back to the problem, how we can solve the problem. All you have to do is this. All you have to do is click here and we can prove it. All you have to do is click here to prove it. Look what so-and-so did when we finally proved it to them. Look at what they've achieved. So it's bringing all that into it. It's not easy. It takes a lot of time, takes a lot of money. But like all of this source lead generation that we talked about, Google AdWords, it's not going to happen overnight. You're not going to sort it. But trust me, once you've got it right, you will reap the rewards of what it can actually get. So go back to your email marketing. If you're not getting it, or even if you are getting it, how can you tweak it better? Read it back to you. Think of some of the things that we've said in here. Next week, we're about to launch the nickboddington.com website. It's going to have these videos on it. It's going to have podcasts on it. It's going to have articles on it. It's also going to have, as soon as I can, PDF downloads, some free, some not, on the different things that you can get. So I will be writing 100 email subject lines to use in your email marketing. The same subject lines can be used in just your day-to-day. All our people here, they think about the subject line to every email they're sending. Just delivering a free trial to someone, the email subject line is talking about what that person's trying to achieve. I want my 6 salespeople to double the amount of revenue they bring in. That will be in there. Dave, how am I going to double your 6 salespeople's revenue? Intrigued? Open the email, explain how we're going to do it, where's the problem, how we're going to fix it, we carry on. It's all the same thing. It's the psychology of how people's brains work and how they're relaying it. Think about the things that you read. Have a look through your inbox. Look at the things that you've been attracted to. Look at the things in normal life at the weekends and restaurants where that you're attracted to, what picks you up, and see what they're doing, and then bring it back to your own marketing. Hope that helps. It's not going to be the last one on email. Next week I'll probably get asked another question on it and we'll go over the same stuff. But I don't think that's a bad thing. Repetitiveness is great because it just drives it into you and you're just going to get it right in the end. I'll see you next time. Alicia, what episode was this?
19.
This has been episode 19. I don't think I said at the beginning. I'll see you in episode 20. Have a good day. Bye.